results were released, people were a bit disappointed. It had around 35% efficacy. But when you put that into perspective in terms of the morbidity and the mortality of malaria, it's the old adage, every little bit helps. It's not a great vaccine, but it's going to make an impact in terms of the health, particularly of children in Africa.
Durbin notes that parasites, such as the one that caused malaria, are exponentially more difficult to develop vaccines against than viruses. At Johns Hopkins, I'm Elizabeth Tracy.
This is CBS News Radio.
I'm Nate Burleson. We have exclusive new information on the largest welfare scandal in Mississippi history. CBS News has obtained never-before-seen evidence linking that effort to retired NFL superstar Brett Favre's pet projects. Omar Villafranca has the story. This is a game changer.
A new concussion drug backed by NFL legend Brett Favre needed financing, so he turned to his home state of Mississippi, the poorest in the nation. The pitch was made in 2019 at Favre's home to the former head of the state's human services and Nancy New, the founder of a nonprofit that distributed welfare funds in the state. In a document obtained exclusively by CBS News, the drug company Prevacus asked for nearly $2 million from the Division of Human Services in the state of Mississippi. They struck this agreement. In exchange for funding, the drug would be made and tested in Mississippi. Former federal prosecutor Brad Pygott investigated the transactions for the state.
Both federal and Mississippi law required 100% of that money to go only to the alleviation of poverty within Mississippi.
Court documents show Prevacus was sent $1.5 million, with Favre's business associate later asking for the rest. "We would love $784K, he wrote with a smiley face emoji in a text message obtained by CBS News. New responded, "We can send $400K today," adding, "I will need to let Brett know that we will need to pull this from what we were hoping to help with on other activities." She has since pleaded guilty for helping funnel millions in welfare money for a volleyball center at Favre's alma mater. Eric Hirschman, Brett Favre's attorney, insists his client didn't know the grants were coming from welfare funds, and that Favre didn't personally receive any of the money paid to Prevacus.
We have documents that show Mr. Favre and his business partner asking roughly $2 million from the state for Prevacus. Why were they asking the state for money?
Well, to be clear, Brett's job was to make the introductions, but keeping this in mind, this is the Mississippi Department of Human Services. This is a thing, if the drug is successful, will obviously benefit people throughout the country. So they were discussing a state grant. No one ever said that the Mississippi grant funds were coming from a federal entity that limited the welfare funds.
Well, you're almost making him sound like a patsy, like he was set up.
Nobody's a patsy, except no one told him.